Good morning, you're watching a show with Zay Frank.
Stephen Pitsy writes, I'm starting my senior year in college next week, and I'm now beginning to feel that my golden years are coming to an end, and I'd really like to enjoy this last year here. Any tips on a joyous, reflective, yet educationally soaking final year? Wow, that's a hard one. What to do with the beginning of the end, the begending? What a cruel thing. The moment that you feel that stack of pages thinning in your right hand, holding up that book that you don't want to put down, and that feeling pulls you out and back and away from the words. It was thinning all along, but there's always that moment when you notice. And nobody likes that feeling when you accidentally catch a glimpse of the clock at 3 a.m. and your eyes are still wet from a belly laugh that now feels forced because you have been forcibly removed from the evening. And yeah, that is a kind of pain. It's like the game. The moment that you think about it, you've already lost. And I lost the game, I lost the game, I lost the game, repeated into infinity unless you forget. So you forget, and you can forget, but you can't forget all of it. You can't forget that you forgot something. And that something feels like water building up on the other side of a wall. Squirrels know it. Hell, they even got verbed for it. Squirreling away nuts at the first puddle of chill and musty smell that you accidentally step into on a summer evening. It's not autumn yet, plenty of heat still left in the air, but is it still summer? I don't know. So what chapter does it belong to anyways, this next year of yours? Does it belong to college, or does it belong to what you're going to write next? Some people might tell you to write it like a glorious hedonistic climax to the last 3 years. Unencumber yourself so you can date around. You won't get this chance again. Fine, but remember that sex without love is just a very complicated form of masturbation. And you don't want to get addicted to that. It's hard to write a novel with a dick in your hand. Pardon the language, but I love the visual. But not all stories peak at the end. Sometimes the best line is right in the beginning, and you won't know it, and that's just how it is. Damn it. Personally, I'd treat it like a new chapter, a halfling, a short one, kind of stuck between the others. Don't forget that it ends, but don't let the ending consume you. Just try and find a comfortable place to sit inside the necker cube you just woke up in. But also know that sometimes you're gonna fall out of bed if you try to sleep in a necker cube. Maybe start traveling a little bit by yourself. Start walking out into the town surrounding your school in wider and wider concentric circles. Maybe start striking up conversations with people that make you feel uncomfortable, and love the hell out of your friends. Personally, I wasn't ready. I got hit in the gut brain the day after I graduated, sitting in a cafe during a thunderstorm with my friends. We were all quiet, like we'd all run out of ink. But I love that you're thinking about it. How to live when you know it's gonna end. How to live in the begending. And now the wonderful Stefan Bucher will solve one of your problems.
The Kari writes, I don't react emotionally to things the way others do. And then when they're crying at sad movies or whatever, I'm just sitting there feeling sad, but not like I could ever cry at whatever it is. I feel like a dick. Got it. Well, Akari, why don't you use my new system of cotton-based emotion projectors? And then that way, you can let people know what you're feeling, though you probably want to use your judgment in dicey parts of town. There you go. Problem solved.
Bye bye, it's the bye bye song. Bye bye, it's the bye 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 bye. This is the bye bye song.
And now, oh.